because in Chinese, I Ching, and we usually, if something, we want to know what happened or what this result. And usually we can't to guess what's next. Then we usually it's like ask the universe. So in Chinese we call I Ching. So I Ching had 6 hexagram. So what we play is because Carrie is asking me about this question about Elon Musk's third party success. So we have to ask the universe this question. So what I do is I got one container, so I had 6 coin. So what I do, I shake, and I just thinking this question, then quickly to put down. Then it's not the one success because I have to do few times. Then until this money is become a line. Then sometimes the money coin will move the position a little bit, not exactly on the line. So this we call moving, the line. So we will put moving line, then it become another hexagram. So what I get is I did that last night, and I get this result is we call the 坎 hexagram 坎卦. And the bottom line, the first 6 we call the yin, we call 6. We call the yang line, we call 9. So if this is bottom, we call first 6. So it's yin line. Then this yin line will become a moving line, so it becomes a yang line. So we call bottom 9. The first 9. So it will change it to another hexagram. Is called the jie. So what happened is each line that had a line sentence. So what happened is because we match this question, then we go to check the line, what they're talking about. So that's the one.
That's the point. Yeah.
Yeah. It's important. So let's check. So what they're talking about. Now the first is called can. Can is the water. So we just know, not long ago, and American in the one place had had a extremely rain and get a big flood, and lots of young people, their life is died. Yeah. So what this sentence is says, repeating watery pit. Enter into watery pit. It's enormous precious, so it means unluck. It's not good. It's dangerous. Actually, it's more. It's we call the dangerous. Is not say exactly unlucky. Unlucky is a bit lighter. It's dangerous. So what that mean? It means like if you when the water when anytime if rain and some place is flat, so what happened is the water will go to the lowest place. If this place is very lower place, the I think that the girls and the camping girls, and they probably live in the place is a very lower place. So when the extremely water coming, so it's not one side of water coming to here. It's the massive water come from everywhere, and the heat this we call the pit pot. The place. The lowest place. again and again. So that's a worse. Then, it goes in more deeper. So that's why. So when the flood is coming, so the road is also like a river. So everywhere, the water from the higher to the lower, and it's a bit like some cake, we make one slice, another slice, another slice, then it's coming together. So it will become the bigger impact. So usually all the flood is like that. So they call the bottom of the sentence of the water, the can is means water. So the water get this, it's inside that, and it's you're going to up. You say all this water, then they probably lowest part they had some something is turning, so you can see, because the water will goes to the lowest one. So you can see some. So that sentence is talking about this. So that means, it will become very, dangerous or hazard. So that's what say. So even like the war, we know the Ukraine war and the Russia war, and so what is the place, most people die. I remember when I heard one person talking about the Ukraine war. It says they stay in that line part. Maybe one side is Russia, one side is Ukraine, and at that part, and lots of people died at that part. So it's the same thing for this sentence. So it's just imaging about that. We human is like the whole universe is imaging by the imaging. So we just from the basic imaging, then we see something else. Then we just see, oh, that's exactly that imaging. So it's the same. So you can react to say, oh, that's what Ken first six told me. Oh, that's dangerous. I better not go. So that's the way, So for like Elon Musk. So what he do is, probably had a lots of people want to get in. Why? It's we call foreign power. The foreign power could come from India. I just had a online friend last couple of days is talk to me about that, and it's really alarm and he's shocking. So the could be come from Muslim country, and could be come from maybe CCP, country. So it's all these foreign country, they were happy, Elon Musk is doing these things. So they could be one by one try to get in this watery pits about this what's called the American Party. Yeah. So because we need to know Elon is a globalist left hand person, because he's grow up with like oh, we had a one world, everybody is the same, it's they had a lot of education about that. So we can Elon, he don't have like oh, I'm a white person, or I'm American. He just think everywhere is the same. I just use the people, they can do the good job or something. Yeah. He don't have this feeling about maybe another. For Trump, he will think, oh, white people will be destroyed. Our nation will, gone, be affected by the foreign, the, yeah. But for some part, you can't say they're all wrong, because for this world is only good or devil. So if whatever nationality, they all had good or devil. So if good nationality, good people, or they together, doesn't matter it's which country. But if the devil control, it won't take over, that's alarm. That's the risk, you know. So at the moment, America is facing this problem. Is too many devil want to take over American. But for Elon, he can't realize that because he just think I choose good people, you know. So they're totally different view because they are different people, you know. So that's why if he's doing that, it could be like that. So the moving line is going to the J, you know, the hexagram. So what the J mainly is talk about? J is talking about the save money, you know. So when you're doing things, you not say, oh, I openly, you know, you come this, oh, you come this, doesn't matter, you can do this, you can do this, you know. No, J is means I choose, you know, I choose do this way to be good saving, or I choose do this way to save you know, the energy. So everything I do is try to you know, prevent no waste. Nothing is waste, you know, to get better. So the imaging is tell him like it's not say he can't do that, but once he's openly to doing that, he probably will face a lot of people try to get in, you know. What he's doing is, so I just first read this first line, you know, the line sentence is means not exist door, country yard, no harm. So do not depart through the country yard by the door, no harm. So that means if he's doing that, he should think about what country he is in. He should put this country become the important first choice. So he's not doing this, get these people is try to, you know, broke your country yard. So if he doing another that way, it's fine. So it means no harm, no harm. So it's not means Elon can't do that, but he doing these things is had very big danger. But he need to choose, you know, no harm way. So we just see what he's going to do. So if he doing the first thing, but for this is talking about, I don't think Elon is a stupid people. So he can do that just slowly with no harm way is okay. But if had harm way, I think he also be in danger. You know why? Because we just go back with Elon's Buzz element, the white picture. We check back a bit.
Yeah.
Because Elon is sitting on the young mantle. You know, he is the wood and sitting on the young mantle. So in element we call 绝. So what 绝 mean? 绝 is means, you know, we just use nature to explain, you know, like if you are little tree, you know, when the late autumn coming, so the temperature suddenly drop. So what happened? You see the tree, the leaves will turn to yellow or dropped, or probably total dropped, you know, because the root of this plant is start to shrinking and start to, you know, stop, you know, and like it's bit like sleeping, start to bit sleeping, yeah. So because they need the timing coming, then it will can extend again. So for Elon, because he had this, that's why Elon, people don't understand why Elon changed wife, because this mantle is in his wife's box. So that's why for Elon, he can't hold the girl. It's hard for him. So that's why he just get one, get another one, only had a short period. Maybe in some 10 years, maybe he can get a bit longer. But we need to know, you know, especially between his 30 to 45, he's really not possible to hold any girl and like a wife to, to with him all the time. Not possible. So that's why we can say, because it's called 绝. 绝 means bye bye, I see you next year, Yeah. So for Elon is he will face that, but he got another element is good is spring, it's dragon. So that's why for him is play like in Chinese we call you write spring and autumn. So the famous book about the 春秋, his probably is like that. So in Chinese we also say 绝处逢生. It means when you go to some way, you find you don't have any way to exist, and it's like you have to die. Then suddenly a way is coming out. Then you find maybe a very strange way, and you get exist. So for him, difficult situation is always will coming, but he probably will find the way to get out. So that's his life. So that's why he was doing the pattern, the things and or focus, or experience about that a lot. So that's for him. But at the moment, the problem is he got too many soil. It's like, I got too much money. Oh, I can get this, get money, that get money. Oh, this girl I like, that girl I like, We, in Chinese, we call your to share. Share means your energy is separate to other side, to other interested. So that will weak you, because if you get too many, energy to this, that will make you healthy, not really good. So for him, he need to control this. You know why? One is he tried to control is too much money. Another is because we got 5 year. So 5 year is means you need to generate like generate kids, one by one, yeah. But you also need to generate your idea, your things. So if the person you want one side, you want to control, another side you want to generate. So how about your physical energy? So that's why for Elon, he's really need, to be withdraw a little bit. So focus on some simple things. Otherwise, maybe he can do this thing, but his body, physical body, cannot continue for that. So that's what we call hazard or risk for him is possible. Yeah. So that's the question I planned today. Yeah.
Thank you. So all the thing this is about, okay, the point is Elon Musk, which side he would choose. And how to say that? For older people, is that problem? It's about the choice, right? All the life turning is all about your choice. Can I say that? Wow.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. The decision you make, actually I know, some people say, oh, wisdom. So these people or is smart or wisdom. No, it says wisdom is action. So the action you did is good for you or good for your future or good for your, people around you. So that's a wisdom. So I hope Trump had this whistle, so it can really help, the American to, to getting better, to like, why not we choose the good way to doing the things, not bad way to doing the things, because for this world, it's too many bad way to doing the things, but actually we can choose a good way to doing things. Like if you think it's too many manufacturing or people waste too much, Why not do good education for people? Not just this crisis, that crisis, the weather things, doing bad things to make people scared and to, the result you want is the same. So why not doing good things? And you don't need to scare people, to harm people and to get the result. So that's what I hope. That's why for personally, I support Trump is this part, because Trump, majority part is stand on the good, like, be a good person or nice person, a thankful person, all this loyalty, good moral, it's not bad, especially if you are a leader, you're leading a country. But definitely, no one is perfect. But we just try to use the buzz to understand, or figure out, this things.
Situation, yeah.
Yeah, situation. Yeah.
Yeah. All and both of us the hope the President Trump can really and save the American, right? So
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
perfect lab today. So thank you, Frida, and
Yeah, thank you, Carrie.
let's continue it.
Yeah, let's continue later.
Have a
Yeah,
nice
thank you.
day.
Yeah, have a nice day. Bye.
Bye bye.